I bought a new marine aquarium. Many of you know that I have always talked about this dream of mine to have a bigger aquarium, and I'm finally making it happen. I found this used aquarium for sale and decided to buy it. Look at this sump, it was very dirty. But at first, the aquarium is just the way I've always wanted it. 200 liters in the display, which is approximately 52 gallons, and the sump, approximately 18 gallons. This is its internal space, very large. In this central area goes the sump, and on the side, the dosing unit and other things. This here is the section for the downpipe to the sump. It is really very dirty because the previous owner only disassembled it and didn't clean it. Now let's clean this very dirty sump. I removed some biological media and will leave them in chlorine, since the sump had been sitting unused for a long time and ended up with many salt and dirt marks. I'm using a glass scraper and sponges along with vinegar to clean. Now I'm going to drain all this dirt and wash it with water. In the end, it turned out like this and is ready to use. And now it's time to clean the aquarium's glass panels. Now let's clean the interior area of the aquarium. I will position these supports to place the sump on top, and let's move on to cleaning the downpipe for the sump. This area is very dirty. There are still remnants from the previous owner. At that moment, I felt a bit discouraged because I thought I wouldn't be able to clean everything in one day, but it went pretty quickly after all. I was very excited to set up the aquarium and add corals right away, but I still needed to go through the whole cleaning process since it was a used aquarium. I didn't imagine that the previous owner wouldn't clean it after disassembling it. One of the last steps was cleaning the glass. For that, I used water and a microfiber cloth. Now I'll give it an external cleaning using a glass cleaning product. I know that it's dangerous for this product to get inside the aquarium when it's in operation, so I'm doing it beforehand. Now I used a pressure jet to remove all the remaining dirt and vinegar from the aquarium's glass. Let's move on to assembling the sump's downpipe using the piping. The one on the left is the emergency drain in case of overflow. The one in the middle is the main drain, and the one on the right is the pump's return line. Moving the aquarium against the wall is a challenge. The glass panels and the cabinet are very heavy. I'll now place the sump and adjust the piping. You will notice that I'm always wearing the same shirt because I did everything in one day. I was really eager to have everything clean and functional since it was very transparent. I decided to apply a white background using an adhesive. One day passed, and now we come to the part I was most looking forward to, filling the system. I started by filling a sump with water that I had collected from the beach. Here in my region, many aquarists do that. I installed a small circulation pump to move the water, since my return pump and other circulation equipment had not arrived yet. Now filling the aquarium. 2 more days passed, and I bought the substrate. This one is very white and quite heavy, which will help. After washing it, I placed it in the aquarium. And finally, I'm going to fill the aquarium with more water. I installed a hang-on filter because I still didn't have any circulation pump, so I decided to add a biodigest ampule, which is a very potent biological accelerator. Dawn came and the water turned crystal clear. I'm going to spread the substrate because now we can see it. And look at that, amazing. I bought a giant skimmer, a dream come true. It will serve to remove impurities from the system. Also a return pump and a circulation pump. The skimmer was used as well, so it was very dirty. I'm going to install the return pump. The circulation pump is this white one that's already running. Moving the water, all set, installed successfully. Basically, I can control it with this panel, and it can work at a slower or faster pace. I choose. I installed the circulation pump, which is magnetic and adjustable, and this is how it turned out. 1 day passed, and now we return to cleaning the skimmer. I left it in this tank, soaking in vinegar overnight, and now we move on to assembly. It's a very large skimmer. It can support an aquarium of up to 800 liters. I preferred to buy it immediately because a friend sold it to me for a better price, and it will serve if I upgrade to a larger aquarium in the future. I know I hardly ever post videos here, but I really want to post every week. Sometimes I just lack the time. I'll work on some cool marine projects. Subscribe and hit the bell if you want to follow along. Skimmer installed successfully. 6 days passed, and, well, one thing that I had to invest a good amount of money in was a good light. This one was new. Here's the power supply and the support bar, and this is the light, and here, installed successfully. 20 days have passed since the aquarium arrived. I am dosing a biological accelerator daily. I've done all the tests, and I can now add a few animals. I decided to go to my old aquarium and get a hermit crab, and I chose the one I like the most, the yellow-legged hermit crab. I'm acclimating it to avoid stress from the temperature and water quality change. I left it for 10 minutes, and now I'm going to add it. Well, that was yesterday, and it's already doing very well. Soon I'll set up the rock layout and add several amazing corals and animals. Subscribe so you don't miss out, and I'll see you in the next video you click on.